Did you know that more than 70% of Vietnamese people are eating eggs the wrong way without even realizing it? A food that seems so familiar every morning can actually overwork your liver, cause bloating, and even lose much of its nutritional value if combined incorrectly. Eggs, known as nature's white gems, are packed with high-quality protein, vitamins, and essential minerals. Yet, few realize that this very richness makes eggs quite temperamental when paired with other foods. Think about it. Have you ever eaten eggs with soy milk? Sipped tea after a breakfast with eggs? Or added MSG to make your fried eggs tastier? These seemingly harmless habits actually reduce nutrient absorption and may even create harmful compounds for your liver and stomach. Many nutritionists call them common mistakes that silently harm your health, and sadly, almost all of us have made them at some point. In today's video, we'll rank the *6 most important notes when eating eggs *, from food combinations you must never make, to daily habits that seem healthy but backfire. And at the end, I'll also share which groups of people should be cautious with eggs, so you can adjust your diet scientifically and safely. If you truly care about your health, stay with us until the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below which city or province you're watching from. Let's spread correct nutrition knowledge together so every meal is not just tasty but truly good for your body. My dear viewers, before we dive into the forbidden food pairings with eggs, let's take a closer look at the real value of this humble yet powerful food, often called *, the little pearl of nature. In one medium egg of about 50 grams, our body receives over 6 grams of high-quality protein, along with vitamins A, D, E, B12, and essential minerals like zinc, iron, phosphorus, and selenium. What's special is that the protein in eggs has an almost perfect biological value, meaning our body can absorb and utilize nearly 100% of it, something few foods can match. The yolk contains choline, which nourishes brain cells and enhances memory, while the white is rich in albumin, supporting tissue repair, muscle growth, and immunity. That's why eggs are considered a complete, affordable, and highly efficient source of nutrition, suitable for the elderly, children, and even athletes. However, because eggs are so nutrient-dense, the wrong combinations can easily backfire, not only reducing their benefits but also creating compounds that are hard to digest, directly affecting the liver, stomach, and heart. Now, let's explore each food pairing you should absolutely avoid when eating eggs, and understand why even a small mistake at the dining table could silently harm your health. The first combination: eggs and persimmons. Dear friends, many people think that eating ripe persimmons right after eggs is harmless, even refreshing. But in fact, this is one of the most dangerous food pairings, because these two ingredients almost oppose each other during digestion. Persimmons are rich in tannins and pectin, two natural compounds with strong binding properties. Normally, when eaten separately, tannins help tighten the stomach lining, and pectin aids gentle digestion. However, when these substances encounter the dense protein found in eggs, they bind together to form solid clumps inside the stomach. These clumps cannot be digested immediately and may remain there, causing bloating, abdominal pain, or even intestinal spasms that can lead to acute gastritis or enteritis. From a biological perspective, this reaction is known as protein precipitation caused by polyphenols, similar to how milk curdles when mixed with lemon juice. Except it happens inside your stomach. When these clumps are too large or slow to digest, the stomach must secrete extra acid to break them down, leading to heartburn, indigestion, or stomach pain. For people with pre-existing ulcers or weak digestion, this reaction can worsen their condition and, in severe cases, require hospitalization. If you observe closely, those who eat persimmons right after high-protein meals like eggs, meat, or fish often feel bloated, heavy, or nauseous, all signs that the stomach is struggling to process the precipitated mass. Therefore, If you enjoy persimmons, you can still eat them. But it's best to wait at least 3 hours after consuming eggs. This allows enough time for the body to digest the protein first. Only then can the tannins and pectin in persimmons provide their digestive benefits, instead of causing harm. The second combination: eggs and sugar. The dish of beaten eggs with sugar has been a long-standing favorite in many households. People often believe that adding sugar makes the eggs taste better, especially for children or those recovering from illness. However, from a scientific standpoint, this combination poses hidden risks to the digestive and liver systems. Eggs are high in protein and amino acids, especially lysine, an essential amino acid that supports cell repair. When you beat eggs with sugar and heat them, lysine reacts with the sugar to form a compound called glycosyl lysine. Part of the Maillard reaction. This reaction alters the protein's structure, reducing its nutritional value and creating byproducts that are hard to metabolize. Over time, these compounds can accumulate in the liver, overworking it and impairing its function. That's why many people feel bloated, nauseous, or experience heat in the liver after eating sweet steamed eggs or egg custards. Though mild at first, repeated consumption can disrupt digestion. Additionally, high sugar levels under heat create caramelized compounds, which are empty calories that raise blood sugar and increase the risk of diabetes if eaten frequently. If you want your steamed eggs to taste naturally sweet and aromatic, replace sugar with unsweetened milk, naturally sweet vegetables, or finely chopped shiitake mushrooms. This keeps the dish light, flavorful, and nutritious. For children, you can mix eggs with pumpkin, carrot, or spinach puree, a safer, vitamin-rich alternative. The third combination: eggs and strong tea. Dear friends, many people enjoy a cup of strong tea right after breakfast to feel warm and alert. However, if your breakfast includes eggs, especially boiled or fried, drinking strong tea immediately afterward is a common mistake that few notice. Strong tea contains tannic acid and polyphenols, natural antioxidants that are beneficial when consumed at the right time. But right after eating eggs, these compounds react with the dense protein in the eggs to form insoluble precipitates, which make protein coagulate. This forces the stomach to work harder to digest food, slowing absorption of key nutrients, especially iron and B vitamins. Moreover, tannic acid binds with iron and zinc from food, creating insoluble complexes that the body cannot absorb. This explains why some people feel tired, pale, or dizzy despite eating well. It's often iron deficiency anemia silently caused by that post-meal cup of tea. Drinking strong tea right after eggs also slows intestinal movement, leading to bloating and constipation, especially in older adults. The body is then forced to digest food under a double burden: protein clumping and tannin-induced dryness in the intestines. If you enjoy tea, wait at least 1 hour after eating eggs to allow digestion to finish. At that point, sipping chrysanthemum tea, jasmine tea, or monk fruit tea can help detoxify and support digestion. And remember, stronger isn't always better. Light, warm, slowly sipped tea is the true secret to reaping the benefits without harming your body. The fourth combination: eggs and soy milk. Many people start their mornings with a boiled egg and a warm cup of soy milk, believing this is a quick and nutritious breakfast. However, in terms of biochemistry, these two foods actually counteract each other. Soy milk contains a compound called trypsin inhibitor, which blocks the enzyme responsible for digesting protein. When soy milk and eggs are consumed together, this inhibitor prevents normal enzyme activity in the stomach, making it difficult to break down the egg's protein. As a result, your body cannot fully absorb the nutrients, leaving you feeling tired or bloated even after a meal that seems energy-rich. Furthermore, soybeans contain phytates, natural compounds that bind with calcium, iron, zinc, and phosphorus, reducing the body's ability to absorb them. When combined with eggs, which are also rich in these minerals. The absorption efficiency drops even more. This is why people who frequently eat this kind of breakfast often notice dull skin, weak hair, or mild anemia despite eating regularly. If you enjoy drinking soy milk, it's best to wait at least 1 to 2 hours after eating eggs. Or replace it with nut milk, cow's milk, or light yogurt. And if you make soy milk at home, always boil it thoroughly, because high temperatures destroy most of the trypsin inhibitors, allowing your body to digest and absorb nutrients better. The fifth combination: eggs fried with garlic. Many people love frying eggs with garlic for the aroma, but few realize that at high temperatures, garlic can produce toxins. Garlic contains sulfur compounds, which, when burned at temperatures above 180 degrees Celsius, 356 degrees Fahrenheit, transform into substances that irritate the liver, create a burnt smell, and cause headaches or bloating after meals. Not only does this harm the liver, but it also destroys some of the egg's nutrients, especially protein and vitamins A and D, which are sensitive to high heat. If you want your eggs to be fragrant, try using green onions, dill, or tomatoes instead. These add color, flavor, and help the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A and E found in eggs, making the dish lighter and easier to digest. If you really want to use garlic, add it after turning off the heat to keep the flavor without burning it. The sixth combination: eggs and cow's milk. Eggs and cow's milk are both high in protein, but when consumed together, their nutrients can neutralize each other's benefits. Cow's milk is rich in calcium, and when it meets the phosphorus and proteins in eggs, it forms calcium phosphate salts, insoluble compounds that burden the digestive system, causing bloating, indigestion, and poor nutrient absorption. This is especially unsuitable for children, whose stomachs are still developing and lack sufficient enzymes to digest such complex protein-mineral combinations. Although egg and milk porridge may seem nutritious, regular consumption can actually lead to digestive problems, loss of appetite, or poor nutrient absorption. The correct approach is to serve eggs and milk separately. For example, let children eat egg porridge first, then drink milk at least 1 hour later. For adults, boiled or steamed eggs eaten alone remain the best option for easy digestion and steady energy without discomfort. The seventh combination: eggs with goose meat, rabbit meat, or instant noodles. Eggs, goose meat, rabbit meat, and instant noodles are all high in protein and fat, but when combined, they become a heavy burden on the liver and cardiovascular system. Both goose and rabbit meat contain complex proteins and high levels of cholesterol. When eaten together with eggs, they create a cross-protein mixture that is difficult to digest, leading to indigestion, bloating, and even elevated blood lipid levels. As for eggs with instant noodles, a common yet risky combination, instant noodles are already deep-fried and loaded with saturated fat and sodium. Adding eggs nearly doubles the cholesterol and calorie content, forcing the liver to work overtime. If consumed frequently, this habit can contribute to fatty liver, high blood pressure, and elevated cholesterol levels. If you want a quick yet healthy meal, try replacing instant noodles with fresh rice noodles, glass noodles, or boiled sweet potatoes. Then add boiled or steamed eggs. This keeps the meal balanced, nutritious, and much easier on your liver. The eighth combination: eggs and MSG, monosodium glutamate. MSG, or monosodium glutamate, is widely used to enhance flavor. However, when heated above 180 degrees Celsius, 356 degrees Fahrenheit, MSG breaks down and reacts with the proteins in eggs, altering their amino acid structure. This not only reduces the egg's aroma but also lowers its nutritional value. Excessive MSG consumption may also trigger what's known as the Chinese restaurant syndrome. Symptoms include thirst, flushing, headaches, and a rapid heartbeat after meals. This becomes more noticeable when eggs are fried with MSG at high heat, irritating both the liver and the nervous system. The best solution is to avoid adding MSG to eggs altogether. A small pinch of Himalayan salt, pure fish sauce, or a few drops of olive oil are more than enough to bring out the egg's natural flavor. Eggs taste best when cooked simply, lightly browned, creamy, and without too many seasonings. Dear friends, eggs are a wonderful source of nutrition, but that doesn't mean the more, the better. Each person's body is different. What matters most is eating correctly and in moderation. For those with liver issues, high cholesterol, diabetes, hypertension, or digestive disorders, egg consumption should be limited and balanced. When the liver is weak, the body struggles to process the cholesterol and fat in eggs, which can cause elevated liver enzymes, fatigue, headaches, or nausea after eating. People with high cholesterol should limit themselves to 3 to 5 eggs per week, and choose boiled or steamed eggs over fried ones. Those with stomach or colon problems should avoid cold eggs or eggs left overnight, since the proteins can degrade and form harmful amines that overwork the stomach. Likewise, infants under 1 year old should not eat egg whites yet, as their digestive systems are still immature and prone to allergies. For older adults, it's best to choose farm-raised chicken eggs or well-cooked balut. Eating slowly, one small egg at a time, and avoiding combinations with tea, milk, or oily fried foods. When you learn to listen to your body and eat in moderation, eggs become a friend to your health, not a burden on your digestion. You see, true wellness doesn't come from eating a lot, it comes from eating wisely. By avoiding just a few simple mistakes, you can help your liver, heart, and stomach rest and absorb nutrients more effectively. Eggs remain one of nature's most perfect foods, when prepared simply and eaten at the right time. I hope today's video has helped you better understand which food pairings to avoid when eating eggs, so every meal becomes an act of natural nourishment and peace for your body. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to explore more tips on nutrition, health, and daily wellness. I wish you abundant energy, peaceful sleep, delicious meals, and happiness in every moment of life. See you in the next video.